Anyway, like I said,
I'm going to the NBA, MLB, soccer, NFL. I'm going to be a golf legend.
Every day he shows up ready to work. Doesn't take any work off. He's always concentrated.
My boys, they love to go watch him play. They think it's the coolest thing in the world. And they watch games on TV and then they go out there and he's competing like that.
To be a part of something like this. I want to show good leadership skills, good attitude, and most importantly my game, so I can get to it. The team accomplished, we did well, but me, I hit 2,000 this season, 2,000 points. I averaged like 26, 27 throughout the whole season, so I feel like I did pretty good this whole season. SAU Tech over in Camden. God, man, thank God. Without him, none of this is possible.
I'm hungry. I know I'm as good as anybody in front of me, and I'm gonna prove that to anybody. I'm never gonna say this person better than me or nothing. They're gonna have to show me. I'm gonna prove to them. Well, I think I'm the best in Arkansas. Best in Arkansas.
Ball in your hand.
My uncle really. I just before I could walk, I've been just holding the ball, and he put it in my hands. He was the first one to introduce me to it and have me watching NBA games when I was a little kid, like 5 or 6 years old.
very first person to put a ball in his hand was my little brother. He lived with us when they were real little like that, so he would just sit there and let him sit on the floor and dribble the ball. He had the little Fisher-Price stand-up goals he'd sit on the floor and shoot on, so it was him. And then right behind him was his grandfather. He was another one. They sat and watched NBA games together anytime one was on, and then he'd take them out in the yard and they'd shoot on their little goal and rim, so them two big times.
When was the first time you remember hooping?
I used to have a goal in the hallway in the projects growing up, and I used to shoot on there. My uncle told me each miss equal like 10 push-ups, and that's really my first memories of hooping growing up.
Start to finish, man, he would day in, day out, from the time he get up, from the time he go to bed, you may tell him once, twice, 5, 10 times, you know, since he was a little kid, give him a ball and that's all he needed to entertain him from the time he was 3 years old on.
Gonna play at home. It's been a wonderful to see him play. Been playing ever since he was, say, 2 years old, a ball bigger than he was. But give a whole lot of praise to God for him and continue to hope that he grow in basketball. If that's what he want to do his career, if Papa gonna be behind him.
He had a big influence on my childhood and growing up as a hooper. Really, he was the first one to really teach me about the game and give me tips I needed to know. It helped me in the long run.
Are you gonna raise it to my dog?
it's inspiring. Basketball used to not be my sport until about 4th grade. Got to watching him, and then he actually took me in it. He took me in on some one-on-one, and whenever that happened, I just kind of cared about it more. And then just watching him is really inspirational. I take some stuff from him, asking for help. It's also motivational to just put some dog in me to see what he has and make me, just try harder and work harder and be like him one day or even better. I wouldn't tell him that to his face, but he's tough. I mean, I've yet to see a game where he's just really been guarded and locked down. It's just he's one of the best I've seen in a couple states, Arkansas and throughout more. I like how he can stay level-headed no matter what's going on. If the game's being swayed, if he's getting trash talked, how he can just stay level-headed and he can just let it not faze him and just keep going, just keep playing the game. Probably his handles. The way he dribbles and just gets down into the paint, and he can just dribble, not fumble the ball. Just keep it all there. That's one thing I'd like to have.
We beating you up?
Yeah, means rough to me, so. At the basketball, he said his dog. Like this one, a fighting dog.
Me and my siblings, we used to fight, claw, scratch everything with each other. We grew up together. And
he's not the oldest in the house, but he thinks he's the oldest in the house. He acts like he's the oldest in the house. He thinks he's her big brother, and he's not.
Like, when we were younger, we got along, but like, we fought, like actually fist fight. We throw boxes, anything, a shoe, like anything we could find. But pretty much now, like, we get along now for the most part. We just always, he always been an instigator. So like, anytime anything happened, he would always say something. I was always sensitive, so I'd tell him so I would always just like fight back. So, and we just don't fight. I would say 5th to 6th grade. I could see that that's when he really started to put his all into it. Like that's when I noticed he loved it. For real.
But I love to watch him take control of that ball and do his thing.
It feels good. It keeps me going. I want to win. I want to make it out for them, make a name for myself, and I want to make it where they never have to struggle again, never go to bed hungry. No.
Xavier, speaking on him, he's the spearhead. He's the lead to all of that. Like the other night, we had a game against Columbia Christian, and I don't know what was wrong with him. He came out a little slow though, and as one of your better players, everybody else will follow what he does. If he's up, getting after it, attacking the rim, playing hard, being strong, being aggressive, you're more likely to have 12 other guys following that, But how he acts is how everybody will follow. And so when he's rolling, everybody follows him, man. And he's just a natural born leader, never negative, and always, looking to keep heads high if people are having a bad day in practice or even a bad day in life. He's a leader all around.
I say more by example. I come in here and work hard every day just so they don't slack off and feel like they can have a day off. I think it is trying to make practice as tense as it can be. Just never slacking off every day. Just coming in here working hard, trying to get better than we were yesterday.
This 10th grade group, who is now seniors this year, they were pretty special. They cared about it. And like we had talked about, they were likable kids. They liked each other. But they were still pretty raw. And so whenever we locked in and we got started putting more time into it, more work into it, got the system figured out. You know, I had the vision, but if you don't have the kids that want to do it, it won't happen. You know, so I give all that to the kids, man, for showing up and working.
You look at your five guys. By rule, you penetrate here, everybody collapses. He's rolling right to the open spot. Make sense? You're up between the ball and Zay. You're denying. You're just looking at Zay right here to the ball. Okay? Same thing, okay? Even right now. Whatever you want. No space.
Man, we do a lot of rub screens where, you know, somebody's screening away and it's on him to rub off of them and break open. A lot of stance. We're teaching him just to step across the body of the defender, then break open, rather than trying to play behind him and pop. Just some fundamental things that will help him. But overall, like I said earlier, having a concept of movement and keeping everybody backdooring, giving teams different looks that keep them on their toes is the main thing. And, you know, and another thing to that is when you have 4 other guys on the floor that are hardcore, that keeps Zay open. You know what I mean? So the focus, getting the ball is obviously huge, but we're also trying to get these other guys to step up. And, you know, if they're sending a double team, somebody else is open. You know? Having that common knowledge to not be scared, step into a shot, get downhill. And if they're going to send double teams and take him out of the game, well, somebody else has to step up, you know.
Make them sure they
Alright, so 2nd grade, I met Zay. I remember me and him sitting in class during DI and shit. He was doing work and he was cheating. I raised my hand, I told him, and I snitched on him. I was a little snitch, but then we hated each other. You know, we was talking all mess. And so, you know, we was growing, getting older. 5th grade, we started building a relationship of friendship. And then now we out here fighting wars and everything, getting dubs, trying to keep working hard and everything.
What was X like as a kid?
Really, he wasn't a problem child. Like, honestly, he really wasn't. He typical boy stuff here and there, but I mean, it's always, like, literally been basketball. Whether it's in the house, he used to have little basketball goals set up to hang on the back of the door. Living room, bathroom, hallway door, bedroom door, and he would start at one end and just run through and shoot through the whole house.
My dad, he played basketball in high school. He was a lefty too, and a lot of people tell me I kind of have his style of play.
Huh?
You ever played him in school ball?
Yeah, we played him last year too. We got into it though. It was a close game.
All right, tell me about that game.
All right, we was in their head most of the game. We was winning, and then heating the moment at the end there, we got into a fight with them because they was mad because they was losing. So
y'all ended up taking the dub.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what do you think about this game?
Oh no, he cold for sure. Mm-hmm. He got a shot. He a 3-level scorer for sure.
What's your favorite thing about this game? You ain't got a glaze, but just a little bit.
His confidence probably. He got high confidence, so he got good court vision too.
Zay, how old was you the first time you did your behind the back layup? About 7 or 8 is what I would have said. I mean, he's loved ball from the first time you could give it to him.
My son was born May 8th, and it was about 1 o'clock. And at 1:30, I get a phone call from a Hot Springs number. Well, that's where my kid was born. And so I was thinking, oh crap, maybe it's a nurse or something. And I answer it, and it was a coach from Williams Baptist University reaching out. And man, I was too nice to say, can I call you back? So, my son's being passed around by the nurses and everything. And I'm sitting there talking to them about Zay. And, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. You know what I mean? And
I just say I love him. That's my big brother, and I'm gonna support him through anything he does through life. And it's just great to see him playing basketball and teach me some stuff.
To Xavier, we called him Fat Man. Best of luck after his basketball career and high school career and Blevins. And know one thing, what Papa gonna always do, you put God first in everything you do and be successful in it. I love you and wish the best for you.
And meanwhile, you are Xavier's granny. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with X.
He's a good kid. He's always been respectful to me. He always calls me yes ma'am, no ma'am. Just an all-around good kid. I love to watch that kid play ball. I never was really into basketball until him. So yeah.
How old was you?
I don't go hunting to go watch him play ball. That says a lot.
How old was he the first time you watched him play?
He was in the 5th grade. I don't know how old that was, but he's in the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm. What's some of the earliest memories you have with him as a young kid?
As far as basketball?
Or just having fun, running around the house or anything?
Well, one of my favorites of him when he was a kid in 5th and 6th grade in basketball was he helped coach the other kids. I mean, if one wasn't doing so good, he'd pull him and say, look, you're not doing this. And help him and show him what to do. So he's been a mentor and a coach pretty much all of his basketball years.
Mm-hmm. So you're definitely very proud of him. Tell me about how it's been watching him grow up.
He's pretty much been like maybe kind of to himself. Kind of to himself. He never was out with a whole bunch of kids, more into video games and stuff like that in his room and stuff like that versus being out, hanging out on the streets and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. And where's somewhere you would like to see basketball take him?
Was it NBA? Yes. NBA.
Mm-hmm. NBA, you want to see him go all the way?
Yes, I want to see him go all the way.
And lastly, he ain't around right now, is he?
I think he went outside to shoot.
Keep him outside. Any words you got for him for when this come out? Anything special you want to say to him, personal, anything?
Say I love you with all my heart. We're gonna go places one of these days, baby, and I hope I'm alive to see it.
Thank you so much, me mom.
And we are back live at the 2026 Super 24 No Cherry Picking Invitational, man. I'm here with my guy, Xavier Bazzelle. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. I can't complain.
Yes, sir.
Being picked for an All-Star, All-American game, man. Tell me a little bit about how that feels and how you heard about it.
It feels like the work paid off. All the hours I spent in the gym, being selected to be a part of something like this, it feels good. And I heard about it through Reggie. He followed me a little bit last year, and this year he hit me about the All-Star game. And I was gonna go last year, but I had like a combine deal, so I didn't get to make it. So being here this year, it feels good. It feels special.
Most definitely, man. Talk to us a little bit about your senior season, how you felt it went for the team, and then also how you felt you improved personally.
my team, we did good. We won a tournament, and we got runner-up in our district. And we finished out like, we got first round in the state, I ain't gonna lie, but we got third place in regionals. So I feel like the team accomplishment, we did well, but me, I hit 2,000 this season, 2,000 points. I averaged like 26, 27 throughout the whole season, so I feel like I did pretty good this whole season.
Most definitely, man. 27, man. I must say, you have to be a bucket.
Oh, yeah.
To get 27.
Oh, yeah.
If there's one player in college or pro that you modeled your game after, or you feel like your game is close to, who would that be?
I kind of like watching small guards more, so I can see how they operate at the next level. So I kind of like model Peyton Pritchard or try to watch AJ Mitchell from the OKC. Yeah, just smaller guards like that. Try to see how they score at the next level.
Most definitely, man. Talk to us a little bit about what's coming up next for you and where you want to take this basketball thing.
I'm going to SAU Tech over in Camden. Yes, sir.
Okay. Shout out SAU Tech, man.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to that helped you out along the way in this journey?
God, man. Thank God. Without him, none of this is possible.
Most definitely, man. Talk to us a little bit about what you want to showcase tonight, what you want to show your teammates, what you want to show the people in the stands.
I want to show good leadership skills, good attitude, and most importantly, my game, so I can get to it.
Most definitely, man. Shout out to Mr. Bazzelle.
Yes,
again, we're here at the 2026 No Cherry Picking Super 24 Invitational.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we gonna win this dunk contest.
I saw out of Steph Curry, but I don't think I play like Steph. I just watch. I like how he played. He's been my favorite player since I was a kid, and I like watching D'Angelo Russell too, since he a lefty. I like watching James Harden, and I watch scores like Cam Thomas and Peyton Pritchard since they smaller guards in the NBA. I watch how they score the ball against pros, and really just smaller players like that. Just see how they score the ball and how they handle the pressure and their IQ on the game.
Who's the GOAT?
Steph.
Greatest of all time?
Yeah, go.
You always felt like that?
My mom was a Miami Heat fan growing up, and that's when it was like 2013, that's when Bron was on the Heat. So I liked LeBron when I was a little kid, but I was influenced by my mom. But Steph changed the way the game gonna be played forever. Before Steph, everybody's working on their athleticism and trying to jump like Mike and dunk. But now Steph got in the game. Now you got to be able to shoot the three to get in the game. And so I feel like Steph the GOAT. He changed the way the game be played forever.
If there's anything in Steph's game that you feel like you got in yours, what would it be?
Probably my conditioning and endurance. I feel like I'm a well-conditioned player, and I try to shoot like him, but that's impossible, really.
How to go viral as a musician.